So that's what we're going to look at, because while you are building this up, you also need to build up your security. And I'm not talking bars on all the windows and the doors and, alarms and all that other, that costs money. And a lot of people don't have that kind of money. So we have to be aware of the fact that truly lousy people are out there walking the face of the earth. I mean, last year for the fall and part of the winter, we had break-ins happening in our county. Blatant, brazen, walking up to the house, checking the car doors to see if they're open and stealing stuff. They never did catch the gang that was doing it, okay? Because people in rural communities like this, tend to let their guard down. We live in a relatively low crime rate area, or so we assume. So you kind of go, oh, it's not that bad here. That doesn't mean you let your guard down by any stretch. And I know perfectly well that by showing pictures of what's in my house just alerts people as they become aware that the channel exists. So that means that I also have to increase my security. And I've been taking measures to do just that. Now, there are a multitude of ways that you can increase your security. And it doesn't matter how old you are, how physically capable are, how, rural or urban you live, whether it's an apartment, whether it's a house, whether it's, any number of things. Now, what I'm looking for specifically, okay, is to give you budget-friendly home and personal protection plans to put into action. Super important nowadays. You can adapt to your situation what works for you. So I need you to be open-minded with this, okay? Whether you live in an apartment, an urban home, a suburban home, a rental home, or rural home, whether you live in an RV, you can put these into action to help protect yourself, to help protect your family, your hard work, your hard-earned belongings, right? Because there's always some kind of low-life, useless POS that thinks that they deserve it when you've put in all the work. So first, we're going to look at deterring trouble, because you want to make yourself a hard target. You want to make yourself something that's different. Like they said, these are opportunistic crimes most of the time. So the goal is to make intruders or trouble move on before an incident even ever happens.